Yo, so this is a new Fundamental 1 series I'm going to do. It's not necessarily no mechanics or anything, but I'm going to try and do it in a style that's very educational. I'm not going to be stomping on anyone, and I have actually played 5 games, but believe it or not, everyone has been like 50 MMR, 100 MMR, so I think that's not very beneficial to just watch me play bronze players. So it's going to drive into this ball. He's missed his flip. I like that he's trying to flip on kickoff though. Very, very good. So, okay, we're trying to get eyes on him. Where is he? Let's see what he's doing. He's flipped. He's back flipped. So I can't really score from this position, right? So let's just try and take it back. Let's just try and take it back. So it's in our corner now. Safe space. Very safe. There's no angle for him to score. If he drives up to this, there's no angle for him to score. He tried to take it and score. And now we're rolling in half. He's flipping a lot. We're just watching him. I'm not even looking at the ball right now. I'm watching him. What's he doing? He's hitting it straight into me. I barely had to move an inch. This could end in a goal. Yeah. So, if we think from his point of view, what could we have done better? I was sat in the corner, and he looked like he was going to pass it to me. So, if he decided to instead take it midfield and not pass it to me, I would have been out of position. It would have been a very, very good play for him to make. So he does get a nice... So we see him flip, but we know we can beat him to that boost. So that's our priority right there. We're going to take this boost as well. Bit of a tough cut. He's right there, so we're just going to position ourselves very closely. Get on the other side of the ball. Goal side, if you know what goal side is, because you've played other sports like football, you always want to be goal side. Defending the goal side. What I mean by that is, if the boost pad is the ball, we want to be in line with this in the goal. If we were on the other side, we would not be on goal side. Just going to drive up to it, flip, going to get this pad, flip towards this boost, and we're going to drive away in case we get demoed, but he wasn't there. Staying really close, just because nothing bad can really happen in this position. Staying really close, get this boost. Going to loop round and flip into it. Give ourselves lots of room. So the ball's a bit flat right now, which means it's got no bounce and it's got no threat. So we're going to let him make the mistakes. Let's say we make a mistake here and miss. I don't want the poor guy to leave. So he's tapped in midfield. This is a good play. Nice, he's flipped it towards us, but we don't need to necessarily hit every single ball in this game. We can let the ball work for us. So it's bouncing right now. I'm going to try just a front flip. We get bumped. Let's say we spin out as well. And not necessarily flipping into every ball immediately. I'm not like this. Not just flipping and flipping and flipping. Very, very good to remain grounded. So he looked like he was about to demo me, so I tried to jump. Now we're still right here. We're still really close. See, he's passed it to me. Most people would panic and drive back as soon as someone jumps. So I'm going to try and hook this off of the corner. Can we get there before he does? Yes. Now you notice I'm going very slowly. It looks like he's driving like a maniac. And that's because he's trying to play too fast. He's using his boost, he's using his flips, he's using every little bit of speed, momentum he can try and find. He needs to relax a little bit and realize that he doesn't need to be going this fast. He can get away with just driving. So I'm just letting him do all the work. He gets the boost. I don't mind this too much because it's not threatening yet. So now he's taking it midfield. It gets a little bit scary. So we're going to put this to the side with a flip. I'm going to get this boost. Ignore the ball for now. Just because it's in our corner, we know it's safe. We're going to guard our net for a second and then drive up to the ball. Now that we've claimed the ball as ours, we can try and start a play. So I'm going to tap this once to the midfield and we're going to just flip. Tapping it to the midfield is very, very good because it exposes more angle of the goal, right? So if we think, if he tries to score from where the ball is now, that's very, very, like, there's no angle. Look, he's trying. And if he lands on it, then yeah, that's a goal. But if a direct shot happened from here, like if a direct shot happened from here, it's hard. But if a direct shot happens from here, I have a lot more angle. We'll just jump in there. I'm going to get this boost just in case he hasn't got any. So it's again falling towards the side, so we're going to take it back to midfield. We see him coming, so we're going to flip. We're constantly checking where he is. We don't want to die. So we're going to come back into the midfield, right? We're guarding the midfield. Put it out. Try and bump him there. Now, trying to get a bouncing ball under control, very difficult. So we're just going to try and calm it down. Looking at the circle underneath the ball there. So when the ball's up in the air, you do not want to be caught staring at it, right? If I was just looking up like this, it's very difficult. Look how difficult that was. But instead, I just look at the circle underneath the ground. Underneath the ground? What am I talking about? On the ground. Then we can catch it. Very difficult, that last shot for a gold player, I'd say. But he played well. GG to Sniper Toto. Now, once we get up into the, you know, like the diamond ranks, it's more of going to be like a just pure win strategy, not necessarily going to change anyone's mind and what mechanics to use or what's the best strategy. It's going to be pure and simple. If you want Grand Champ rewards, you should just play like this basically. So this guy is gold 3 in 1s, so I predict he's probably plat or something in 2s. It's going to jump at the kickoff. I'm not sure what kickoff to do yet, just because the rank is fluctuating so much. Have to jump here. So we're already just increased the skill like massively. We can see the improvement of how fast he's moving and how much better he is basically. So we're going to take this midfield again. This guy respects us a little more, so he's a little bit more worried about what we can do. So going to put this to the side. Oh, I keep boosting because he's right behind us. We're going to immediately go back to net because it bounced midfield. It was scary. We see him coming. So this is a bit direct, so it's not much for us here. So we're going to try and play this back. So we're going to keep close. Keep close. Don't panic. We're just going to flip there. Just a double jump. He pops it straight to us. It's almost like I'm in the perfect spot. And that's just because I'm in the midfield. Like, people try to say, like, positioning is very hard and stuff. But I must admit, these people, obviously, they're low rank. They haven't played that much. They're always trying to go straight to net. And it's very predictable. It's a very predictable route that they're going to take. So if we're constantly sat midfield, it's going to be very easy to intercept every single play that they make. So if you are gold 3 right now, and you just want to win, the best strategy for you... That's a bad from me. I was too busy trying to talk. It's a very nice shot from him. It's a good demo. What I was going to say is you should just try and play it back and play possession. If you have 100% possession all game, do you think that they'll be able to score? No, basically not. So we're just going to let him hit it into us. It's in our corner right now. We're going to get eyes on him. Where is he? There he is. So he's coming from the outside. So we're going to pit it around him like that. And then it's a kind of open net. Just going to hit it a little bit. Don't want to fully shoot anything yet. So it looks like he's going to come in. It's a good fake from him. Just going to get that pad. And we're going to stick close. We're going to try and hit it to the center because it's scary for him. And now we can take it back. So he's right behind us. But it's fine because there's no angle for him to score. That's fine. Just put it in reverse a little bit. And then a full 180. So I'm going to fake like I'm going to challenge to make him actually pass it to me. It's a little sneaky strategy. Obviously, he sees me in front of him, but he wants to take it back as well because this is only safe spot. So drive in. Make it look like I'm going to challenge him. Force the flip. It's going to drive, boost, flip. It's not the best kickoff. We're not actually winning these kickoffs. Going to try and catch him. I'm going to try and bump him there. So it's not beneficial for us to take the ball back. So why would we? We're only going to do stuff that benefits us. We're literally going to play the statistics, right? If it's higher statistic for us to play the ball back, then we are going to do that. If it's higher statistic to score, we're going to do that. Everything we're going to do by the book. So it's a goal, we should take it. If it's an open net, we're going to take it. Is some of the goals going to be lucky? Sure. You could argue that the 50s and stuff bounce favorably for me. My shots, because of the way I'm moving, might be unpredictable. So went center again there. Have to challenge that. Now, I'm not even worried about our boost total here because look, he took it to the side for me. He's not even... Now this is interesting to see out of a gold player. Almost a ceiling shot. So a little bit scary there. And it's scary because I lost a vision of him, right? I didn't see where he was. So it's gonna, on the flip there, it's gonna have a little shot. He's staying like, he stops every time I get the ball. Like he stops like this and waits for me. So he stops right there. So it's very hard for him to turn and boost and jump up when he stopped like that. He lost like mobility. So it's going to boost around. And we're not going to flip into it just because we can have a better recovery. Now let's say you can't catch that. Very difficult. Going to get eyes on him again. Just going to jump behind it. We actually end up flipped, but that's okay. Going to try and take that towards his net and try and bump him. Referee, how is he not dead? So we're going to wait for him. Going to drive in line with him, and now we're going to backflip. We were in line with him, and we saw the ball was clearly falling off of his car. He didn't have full control. We're going to test the waters a little bit, get a little bit close to him, put him under pressure. See, he immediately flips the ball away when he realizes that there's some sort of pressure. It was a good follow-up demo. It's just because I'm moving so slowly right now that he's able to do the, and again, defend the midfield. So it looks like he's going to play it to this side, so I'm going to go this side. We're baiting him out. And that's game. Played very well. Gold 3 is tough. I'd say probably the average rank is about gold 3, platinum, diamond in 1v1. And again, we didn't really do much there. It's more just him making so many mistakes because he's trying to do so much. If he just stuck and like tried to do one thing really well, it maybe be a little bit harder for me to play the game. But let's see what the next guy's got for us. Let's see what his rank is. Boom, we've already shot up to platinum 2. Okay. Oof. So maybe a front flip on this kickoff. Or not. He's not. So I will. So that's my bad. I'll give him like 3 seconds. I'll get this boost. Now it's not beneficial for us to hit this. It is now though because it's creeping towards the midfield. And the midfield is good for us. So he's hit it all the way back. Gonna high on the backboard. Jump. Flip. No air roll. And this isn't good for us. So we're going to take it back. Reset. Reset here. I'm going to get this boost. Look how far back he is. So we have all this space. So we're going to get some sort of angle on the ball. And we're going to come around and then drive into it. That's called a hook shot. Really, really recommend them. There we go. So the reason that works is because his camera's probably like this. And he's terrified that I'm coming like up. So he has to jump. And he's worried about, oh my god, is he going to hit the ball? Am I going to hit the ball? Is he going to shoot? So he's so worried about it, he actually just ends up missing a pretty open aerial. Just going to drive at the ball. Flip at the last second. And we're going to get back to midfield. See, getting back to midfield there really saves us. I'm not sticking around on those sides. I'm just trying to get back in line with that ball. Going to take it to the side again. If he comes in, I'm going to try and take it around him like this. And just a front flip. So we're waiting for him to like pick a side that he wants to follow us on. So he overcommits right here where he turns in. And obviously because we're closest to the ball, we're going to hit him before he does. Just going to flip. So he actually beats us on this kickoff. But can we get under him? So because he's flipping so much, we can actually abuse that. Now, this. We're up 2-0. We can actually play a bit of mind games here. So we're just gonna stay here. So I'm gonna jump because it gets dangerous in the midfield. Now it might look like a demo here. And we're gonna take it back. So I said this is a how to win, not how to improve. So if you wanna just win, you wait out your opponents like this, and yeah. I'm killing so much time right now, he's not even up. I'm gonna jump in case he wants to go. That's fine. It's all fine. It's in the corner. So he's got possession now. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to chase him down really fast. It doesn't even matter. I didn't even mean to touch the ball there. I just wanted to... I just wanted to get him. So we're going to take this back now and do it all again. And now look how much time we've wasted. So actually we're going to jab this. And we're just going to front flip. So we're going to condition him into thinking, oh, is this guy just going to take it back all the time? And then when he becomes lazy, let's say, we're actually going to find our moment where he overcommits himself. Now, obviously, you have to get up to be able to do this. Like, you can't do this on 0-0 because he might not fall for the bait. You have to give him some bait. Not to say that you can't fish without bait, but yeah, it works a lot better. So he's tapped this towards the midfield, which is very good. That's, you know, we'll let that in. That's a very good shot. And it works so well because of this touch here. He touches it straight to midfield with a nice pop. And then there's zero hesitation, goes for a nice shot. And he doesn't commit too hard for it. It was a very nice shot. Say nice shot. Now we're looking at him. So he flips for this boost, so we're going to flip for it as well. We're going to touch this. That might be in a bit of an advanced touch, so we're going to let him catch up a little bit to the play. So it's come midfield, so we're going to immediately try and get it not. So he actually perfectly avoids our flip there. I mean our demo attempt, sorry. So right now we're just staying really close. So that's a bad shot. Why? Because it's not on target. We can all see that it's not on target. So try not to overcommit and, you know, dive to save it, because realistically, even like it would have been hard for it to double that. Even if he went for a double, let's say. Now where is he? He's going to the opposite side. So we're going to position ourselves on the back of that circle there. Front flip back, and I'm going to take this, and we're going to go all the way around because he's right there and I'm scared of dying. Now it's fine for him to go for this because now we have an open net. We're going to avoid the demo. We're actually not going to take this open net just because, well, I don't want to watch another goal. I'm going to stop this from going into the midfield. Staying really close. Don't mind if we're getting bumped. I get this boost before he does. And look, he just leaves. All because we were annoying and close. So we're going to actually fake this by boosting and then stopping. And then we're going to cut midfield aggressively. I'm going to get all of this boost. I'm going to stop and see what he does. Now, do we need to hit this? Not yet. Now we do, because he's coming and it's in midfield and it could be dangerous. So we're going to get close again. And then we're going to stop it from going midfield. We're going to jump to avoid the bump. Constantly eyes on him. Don't necessarily need to play it to his goal, but we need to play it around him and not die. So get out of his way. And get this boost. Get out of his way. Now, I just feel like he's going to go for it because there's 40 seconds left. And he's down. So, obviously, you have to play the game, but you're also playing the person. I didn't mean to say I got it, but he's already left. These people get rattled when you don't play the game supernaturally, right? Not everyone sits in the corner and waits for people. So it gets very complicated. Like, I'd be a bit shocked if someone did that in my rank. I'd be like, that's not something you see every day, and it's a little unusual. So people get confused, and rightly so, they panic, and you can abuse that panic. And once we get into the later ranks, I'm going to start abusing more things. Maybe being a little bit toxic, what's saving, just to try and get into their heads. Because again, we're trying to win. Alright, I'm going to try front flipping on this kickoff. So he's AFK, so you know what we do? We absolutely take that. I don't care. We're trying to win. If this is a real rank game, we are 100% taking it. Oops, I almost tried to speed flip there. A little bit of a habit kicking in, but I tried to delay it. So we're going to stay close. We're going to tap this away. We don't want him to have an easy setup for like a nice shot. So we're actually going to get this boost here. Very common place to get demoed here. So we're going to come back to the midfield. And it's midfield, so we're going to jump. Now, let's say we have a bad recovery and we can't score this immediately. We're going to jump 50, and then we're going to get this boost. We're going to stay really close. Now we're going to tap it midfield. And just a little shot. Just a little pop. Now we might try and demo here. Nice little bump. Making it annoying. That catch and turn might be a little bit too out there. I'm not sure. But you can see that when they have the ball or something like that, they think they have possession. They're actually not looking at me. Like, I had such a free bump there because he's obviously just looking at the ball over there. Whereas I am constantly looking at them. Like, I'm looking. Is he having a bad recovery? Is he turning? Is he turning for this? Is he turning? He might be. by positioning myself for the worst case scenario there, where if he went for net. Why would I position myself, like, why would I run all the way to my corner boost there when the ball is falling midfield, and we are both midfield, we're both on low boost, we're in the exact same scenario. Okay, so he's faked this, fair enough. We're actually going to take this back. Now I'm watching him. Watching him. Now I'm going to look like he was coming in. I'm going to hook this back. Let's go front flip. I thought there was a chance that he might dive, so I took that chance and front flipped when he came in. And again, we're going to take this back, avoid his demo. We can hear him. We can use our ears. And we're just taking this around. I didn't actually mean to touch that so many times. Now I was going to get that boost. Going to touch that to the side. We see him coming in. We use our eyes. Don't know if you ever played like football at like secondary school. You know, in the UK, like pretty popular. But we used to play on like tennis courts and stuff. We used to pass to ourselves like using like posts on the tennis court and stuff. That's kind of how you want to play like Rocket League. Like, look at all these walls, look at all these angles that you have to play with. So that was very good. See, I was showing you the post and he realized that I wasn't looking necessarily at the ball. Now, this is the classic outside to inside 50. I'm on the inside. He's on the outside. We're going to pinch it towards where we're both looking, which is his net. Some people might call that lucky. Others will call that a skill. Now, just going to front flip. Now I'm going to front flip again, get this boost, and immediately reverse. Try and get some distance because the ball's bouncing, and we don't want to sit under a bouncing ball. Going to come back to midfield here. I'm just going to front flip, and then we're going to face our car back right. It's very important to not like hesitate and like dilly-dally basically and wait for them to make the move. Get into position, then look at them. I mean, well, you should be doing it automatically at the same time, basically, but you shouldn't, like, fail to recover just because you're waiting to see what they're doing. So we're looking. Look how much space we have with this guy. Now, there's not really an angle here to shoot, so we kind of just have to let him do that. I didn't realize he'd be so aggressive, and, you know, I speed flipped. I think that's enough time for my speed flip to have, like, countered off. I didn't mean to do that. He's playing very aggressive because he's down, so we know he's going to go for it. Now he's tapping this towards the center, so it's going to jump. So he's coming in, so we're going to drive away. Going to jump off and then try to flip into it. Might be a little bit mechanical. I'm just trying to jump and then flip like that. So he's flipped. We're going to try and catch him. No, we failed, so... But you know what? We're going to come right back. We're close. We're close. Can I hit the ball there? Yeah. Just to make it annoying for him, really. So that ball was bouncing very high. So it could have been a little bit difficult for him to hit it. So I stuck around at a distance where if he did shoot, I'd be able to get back to it. And if he missed, I could counter it. And I think we'll leave it there. And that's actually our placements done. So we actually end up in Diamond 1. Now, if you guys would like to see more of the like plat ranks, I could potentially get a few games in Platinum and talk about it. But if not, we'll leave it there. And Diamond 1, pretty decent. That guy's obviously first game, so I'm not sure if he was Diamond or if he was Plat. But thanks for watching, and peace.